Hey guys, WaifuGate here again. So today we're going to be going over tips and tricks. The first one today is going to be how to use Wilderness Reclamation to float mana at the end of your turn. So this will be it's not the greatest demonstration, but it'll work. So we're going to look for blue here to get our fourth land. And what you do before you even play Wilderness Reclamation, if you need to cast something or float, or just so you have the good habit, this is the key right here. Stop at my end step. You can also use this over here. So you always have to do this. And always do this too. It's important. Take your time. Always listen to Sparky. So here we go. So you play Wilderness Reclamation.
Wow.
And so see what happens is you get the trigger here. Now normally you'll be able to float your mana and then click the untap button, but having that be there. So we don't really need to do anything here. This is like if you wanted to use some of your mana or you had something end of turn to do and you didn't want your opponent to untap, you can do something. But here we're simply going to pass. This isn't a real deck either. You don't have to worry about this. So they're going to swing in. We can just cast Night Pack Ambusher. They might have responses. This doesn't really matter too much. So they get a 1/1 counter, that's fine. So the first thing you do with the Wilderness Reclamation decks, for the most part, is you want to always set the stop just in case you want to do something. Always important to do that. Because now we'll be able to float our mana end of turn. A lot of people, this is, don't worry about your opponent's emotes or talking. Remember, that's how to avoid tilt. You just ignore that stuff. So unfortunately we don't have a land here. We can push this in, but this is a little risky if they have like a death touch thing. So now we can go like this. So we can allow this to go first. This is something that you can do here. We'll probably do another video over this, but you can auto choose assign combat damage, all of this stuff. You always just turn this off so you have more control over the game. That's something I'll make another YouTube video on. It's pretty simple, but being able to go into the settings and know where that is. So we just untap our lands here. We probably want double blue since we have double red. Untap, and see how we already did this. Now we could float our mana and then, you know, do expansion explosion. And since we set the end stop, we were able to untap like that. And we still got our token off of this because we let that resolve first with the stack. So sort of a double tutorial. And then we can expansion 1, 2, 3, 4, I think, right? 8 - 4. Yep. So we can just bap this if we want to. And then that's pretty much it. That's how you use it. So always just set the end step there so that it gives you a chance to float your mana and whatnot. And at the beginning of your turn, just set this, even if you don't know if you're going to use the mana or not, just so you have the option. That's the big important part there. So there we go. Tips and tricks for this week, how to untap lands and stuff. If you guys have any questions, you can always feel free to throw them into the comments below or simply stop by my stream. This thing for tips and tricks will probably be something I put out like every Tuesday or something. I'm not sure yet. I want it to kind of be a weekly thing though. So if you guys have any suggestions on what to do for next week or the week after that, comments below, stop by my stream, ask me a few questions, suggestions, whatever you guys got, I'll take it. And I appreciate you guys so much. And I'll see you guys next time.